should go our separate ways, but now you're back, begging for a place to stay. Oh, it's not right. I wanna kiss you when we fight, kiss you when we fight. So hit the road, babe. I don't wanna see the mess you make. I don't wanna hear about your mistakes. I just wanna live my life without you. So have a nice day. Close that door and be on your way. Not much else that I wanna say. I just wanna live my life
everyone, to Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, a great afternoon, or a wonderful evening wherever you may be. I'm so glad that you are here today. Today we are going to do a 2-hour Pomodoro technique, and that 2-hour Pomodoro technique is 45 minutes of uninterrupted music and study time, and then we do 15-minute breaks. So I want to welcome you. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get started in 15 minutes because we're actually doing this a little bit backwards. The reason why I wanted to do that was because I have a lot of technical stuff that's kind of here and that I have to manage, and it's a lot of work. So I just need to make sure that I'm online, ready to go, everything's working fine, and usually it is. That's why I just kind of go straight into it. But the problem is, I've been noticing in my hardware that things have been getting worse and worse and worse. My live stream seems to be fine. It's just my output for me is really difficult to manage because there's a lot to manage. So I hope everybody's doing well. I want to just say thank you so much for the love and support that you guys always give, and for your donations, and for also just you were able to see some designs that we did yesterday for possible merch that we're gonna have on Paximus Enterprises. Like, that's still kind of a crazy concept to me. Like, I don't know if you understand this, but for me to say that I'm selling merch for Paximus Enterprises, that sounds weird to me still. It's hard for me to fathom. And I think it's kind of cool. But at the same time, it's just weird. But you guys are awesome. You guys are so supportive and so loving and caring. I love the community that we're building here. You guys are great. So I just want to say thank you to, let's see, Chris Carpenter, who's in the house. Nice. I love it. Dude, you're awesome. The future is in the house. Oh, man, I love saying that. The future is in the house. You know what? We'll be back in just a few seconds. I'm going to check on something. But in the meantime, skadoosh. Let me take that off. Okay, good. All right. So, like I said, we're going to do 45 minutes, but we're taking the break approach first. So it gives us a little bit of time to connect, get to know each other a little bit. If you're new, if you're returning, I love that you're returning, and it gives me a chance to connect with you guys a little bit, see how your day's going. Because I've always said this, and I will continue to say this, as much as I enjoy doing this and giving this as a service, if you will, or a resource to you, of being here to encourage you to stay productive. At the end of the day, this is a place where you should feel welcome to connect with others in the chat and with me. So I want to say good morning, good afternoon, and good night to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. The future is in the house, and he's saying I was away in northern Maine. First of all, you need to let me know how Maine is, because I've always wanted to go to Maine. There's something about the idea of going to Maine. And I could be wrong. It could be like really terrible, but I just love the idea of going to Maine. And you know what? I blame it on the movie Casper. Yeah, that's right. I said it. I blame it on the movie Casper because of Friendship, Maine. Anyways, let's see. So you were gone in northern Maine for 5 days, picking up a new German Shepherd puppy. Her name is Sky. Okay, I just love everything. Everything about that. The German Shepherd puppy, Skyla, which is the coolest name. Like, you know what? That's what you get. That's what you get. Hey, Aaron Waller is in the house. So good to have you back. No worries for missing. It's okay. It's okay. Rhino Dog is in the house. Nice. Very cool. I saw a small tidbit of Rhino Dog's post on Instagram for his podcast. It's good. It's good stuff. So I'm gonna check that out today for sure. So Maine is one of the most beautiful states. Acadia National Park is off the chart. See, I need to go, guys. Okay. And by the way, what coffee cup do you guys have today? I have Zion. Zion was incredible. I remember going to Zion 2 summers ago. 2 summers ago. I just went through puberty again. And it was amazing. Terrible weather. We literally went in the middle of the summer. Like, it was the dumbest idea. But it was fantastic. It was beautiful. It was so awesome. Hey, for 8 minutes, we are going to play a game called Would You Rather. Yeah, that's right. I said it. So in the Would You Rather experience, I am going to see what you guys say about... Ooh, these questions are kind of, I don't know, they're iffy at best. Let's try... Okay, let's try this one. And if you can, go ahead and hit the like button, guys. I would really appreciate it. If you're brand new to this channel, I want to welcome you. I would ask if you could consider subscribing to this channel. My channel is not just education in terms of this study session. It is also vlogging. It is also a podcast. And it is also a tech series and a little bit of tech humor, or should I say teacher humor. So, okay. Would you rather be in every movie, or in every movie you watch replaces the lead role with Nicolas Cage, or every song you hear is performed by Nickelback? This is interesting. Every movie you watch, so it's either blue or red. Go ahead and put it in the chat. Every movie you watch replaces the lead role with Nicolas Cage. or or every song you hear is performed by Nickelback. So the future says hardest would you rather ever. And he picks red. And Rhino Dog picks blue. Every movie you watch replaces the lead role with Nicolas Cage. I think that would be hilarious. Oh, man. Good times. And Aaron Waller says blue. So I gotta be honest. What caught my eye was not the Nicolas Cage thing as much as it was Nickelback. Look, if you're a fan of Nickelback, that's okay. Seriously, that is okay. I'm not too fond of Nickelback, but like they have good music and good vocalists. Because if you think about it, they are good. It's quality. It's quality. But I think just Nickelback just gets hammered on so bad for whatever reason in certain circles that I'm in. There's just too many jokes about it. So anyways, I guess I would say for me, what caught my attention was Nickelback, right? Now, I was about to say that. That's crazy. Okay. So the future says, now imagine Nick Cage singing Nickelback. that was literally that was literally the best thing all morning so far. Okay. So, I would say for this one, I'm going to pick uh, there's something about music I need to have variety. As much as I do play one particular song over and over and over and over and over again, because I guess it's the musician in me trying to figure some stuff out. But every movie you watch replaces the lead role with Nicolas Cage. I'm going with Blue. Let's see what the rest of the globe says. Wow, 70% says every movie you watch replaces the lead role with Nicolas Cage versus every song you hear is performed by Nickelback. Good times. Okay, let's see what else we got. This one. Okay, guys. You're going to have to help me on this one. Would you rather be in the Justice League or be an Avenger? Now, so Hey Archer is in the house. Hashtag bruh. Dude, awesome. It's great that you're here. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, is the blue all day for Justice League or is it for the previous question? Because I need to know. Put your answer in the chat. Is it blue or red? Do it and do it now. Work is crazy even though I'm home. So I can join Forest, but I probably won't be in the chat. That's okay. You could join Forest. That's no problem. I should be up for for the best questions. Rhino Dog's going with Team Iron Man. The future's going with red. Blue, all that was for the cage. Gotcha. I figured. Because I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling that this is one of the hardest questions for Hey Archer. Or maybe the easiest, depending on if we're going by movies. Oh man, coffee's so beautiful. Right? It's just amazing. Good times. Okay. So for me, there's no question about it. I would be in the Justice League. Like 100% in the Justice League. I'd rather be in the DC universe, so I'll do blue. Okay. And that was my gut feeling for Hey Archer, but I thought, but he likes both, he likes, this is what he does on YouTube. This is part of his live stream. This is part of his reviews and same thing with Aaron Waller, You guys do this, I'm typing too fast and I'm not making complete sentences that make sense. I showed up for the best questions. Yes, you did. Speaking of the best questions, I think this is one of the best questions I've ever had on Would You Rather. So I'm going to pick Justice League for sure. Let's see what the rest of the world says. Oh my goodness, that's not surprising. It's surprising at first, and then I was like, nah, that's actually not surprising. 72% would actually be an Avenger versus 28% would be in the Justice League. And guys, you know what? That makes sense. It really does. it makes sense because, quite honestly, if we're going to be really honest with ourselves, the movies really, I think, influence this question, right? Uh, and I don't think DC is anywhere close to where, Marvel's at. Actually have a really good friend of mine who was worked at Marvel as an executive, and because of this pandemic got furloughed. It's tough. Really, really, really wonderful person. And unfortunately, the unfortunate happened. Yeah, wow, not even close. Yeah, I agree with you. It's surprising but not surprising. It's surprising because I don't know. I could be wrong, and everybody has their own opinion. This is mine. Uh to me, the most wonderful and iconic characters ever: Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Green Lantern, like that core group, and I feel like that's where really things started, but you have to hand it to Marvel and how they've handled the Marvel, the cinematic universe, and the way that they treated these movies. They treated these movies and these characters, just really well, and they planned it out really well in a way that unfortunately DC didn't quite understand, and I don't think has really understood how to continue moving forward. Okay, so anyways, that's enough of me geeking out because I could do this all day. I could do this all day. Who's that from? Quote me. Who's that from? I could do this all day. Put it in the chat. All right, so we are going to go into 45 minutes of uninterrupted music and study time on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. Hey guys, I did actually put up some possibilities last night, of what possible merch would look like for Paximus Enterprises. I would love to share that with you and kind of get an idea of what you think. I know that Rhino Dog was in the chat. I don't know if anybody else who's in the chat now was part of it, but we will get started right now in about probably a couple seconds here. Poor dog. And yes, Hey Archer gets it. Captain America. Rhino Dog says, I think that is based on how the movies put out. If old school comic book fans, it would be much closer. I agree. Yeah, I agree. If it was comics, for sure, it would be much closer, but it's not. It's not. Clearly, it's not. So anyways, we are going to get started, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Oh, and I will send you that forest code. Let me get some music playing in the background. I'm going to put the forest code in. Oh, I missed this. Aaron. Hey, Aaron, feel free to, if you want to, put that in the chat. Let us know how you're doing. It sounds like it's been rough, for sure. Last 48 hours. I hope you're doing okay, man. All right, Hey Archer, I got you in. We're starting right now on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. Thanks, guys, so much for being here. And Aaron, feel free to hit up the chat. That way we can just kind of see how you're doing.
and it'd all dissolve, see? And the moonbeams would shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. Want me to kiss her, huh? Hey, that's a pretty good idea. What is it you want, Barry? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. I'll give you the moon, Barry. Want me to kiss her, huh? Well, then you could swallow it. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Barry. Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Barry.
Then what?
Well, then you could swallow it, and it'd all dissolve, see? And the moonbeams would shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. Am I talking too much? Yes. I'll give you the moon, Barry. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. I'll give you the moon, Barry. I'll give you the moon, Barry. You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. I'll give you the moon, Barry. I'll give you the moon, Barry. I'll give you the moon, Barry. I'll give you the moon, Barry.
I'll take it. Then what?
Hey everybody, we are back, and we just finished our first session of 45 minutes of uninterrupted music and study time. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay so far this morning. Aaron, I was looking at the chat, and we are here for you, man. That's what I love about this community is we're able to come together and support one another, even though we are distant, or distant from each other. We can still continue to pray for you. We can. That's kind of like, how do I explain it? It's kind of like the power of prayer. I personally have 100% faith in God through the good and through the bad. And this is the beauty of prayer, is that we can take something on your behalf to God, and we could pray for you. And that's not just the only practical thing that we can do. We can offer support and be here for you. So definitely, it's one of those things that even the future, and Rhino Dog was saying in the chat, we need to be able to support each other, and that's not just through prayer, but it's connecting with each other as well. But I think the power of prayer is beautiful, because we are able to work through things through that power of prayer. So we are gonna be praying for you, my friend, praying for you and for your wife, that the Lord provides work. Because like what Rhino Dog said, really extremely trying times. So the future said this as well. He made a good point. There's been tons of budget cuts in education, and I know that you are in you are in a place, my friend, that a lot of people are in, and it's a struggle. And I feel like I need to talk with you guys about this, but if I may just quote something, the power of the prayer of a righteous man is powerful and effective. That doesn't mean, however, that we have to be 100% like righteous. I think it's having that relationship with God is what allows us to go before him and ask for these things. Not in a genie in a bottle type of way, but having that relationship. And I've noticed this in my life. I don't have work. So this, I understand the struggle for sure. It's different, I will say, when you are married and have a family. I'm single. I don't have to worry about those things. So there's an extra measure of worry that comes with that. For people who are married and have a family. But through that power of prayer, we're able to work through these things, knowing that God's with us through those steps. And if you're not down with the whole God talk thing, that's okay. You don't have to be. This is just me expressing my relationship with God, and in the hope that we're taking your prayer, we're taking your circumstance right now and offering that up to God and asking God, please provide for this family who needs you at this time, So I hope you understand that we are here to pray for you. We are here to support you, love and care for you. This is what hashtag the Pax Fam is really all about. It's not just about how much we can do to get things done, although that's important. It's good task management, but we are here to care and love and support each other. So I hope you understand that I say that not to press anything on you, but to let you know on behalf of you, we are taking this up to God and asking God that he would provide. So I hope that makes you feel comforted in some way, knowing that you do have friends that you can rely on, that you can go to when you need support, you know? So, guys, like I mentioned, this is a great place where we can just, I don't want to say forget stuff, but make stuff so real that we can face it together, you know? So anyways, all right, that's enough of that. Aaron, we are praying for you, my friend. Praying for you. Okay. So, I was going to talk a little bit about the idea of getting merch. As I mentioned, I don't have work currently. I'm a freelancer, if that makes sense. So I do get work here and there from clients, but as you know, it's really difficult. So that's why I think I've been so hesitant with the whole merch idea. It feels it's very foreign to me, and when I encounter things that are strangely foreign, I'm super like hesitant. But if it's like a for sure thing, and I know, like, just even when people tell me it's you know, it's not a good idea, but I know for a fact in my mind and in my heart that it's right, I literally go for it. I jump in head first. I'm a risk taker when I know, and then I just go straight at it. And it scares people. It scares people when I do that. Hey guys, I appreciate that. Love this, Pax fam. The future says Pax fam forever. Aaron, thanks guys. I appreciate your words. All of you are awesome. Cool. Awesome, man. Merch update and thesis update, please. Okay, fair enough. So the thesis, I do have that extension for now. At this point, it's about 5 more weeks, but it gives me time to collect my data and then finish my report on that data, then type up chapter 4 findings and then chapter 5 conclusion. So I have a little bit of a breather, but at the same time is of the essence. And again, you know, the school that I'm working with on this is opening September 16th. So even that first week is still, you know, I won't be able to collect any data at that point. If anything, it might be the second week of school that I would be able to collect it. And then I just got to rush to typing my findings and putting in, you know, bar graphs, line graphs, pie graphs, whatever, all that stuff. So it is a breather, but at the same time, I'm just like, I have another 5 weeks to worry. You know what I mean? I'm not worried, but I have another 5 weeks to have to like have that in the back of my mind. Like, I just want to finish, you know, and get it done. One of the things that I learned and am trying to understand, because there's a difference, is trusting the process. That's so hard. That's so hard to do. Trusting the process is one of the most difficult things to do. When you feel overwhelmed, that's actually a good thing. That feeling of being overwhelmed is good because it allows you to stretch as a human being. It allows you to grow as a human being. This is coming from a perspective, however, of knowing that I'm not by myself in that. So I have love and support from friends, from family, from my academic coach, my professors who have been super gracious. So there is some worry to that, but that's why I don't need to worry, is because of the reminder that I have those people nearby. This is kind of just a small story that I want to share with you guys. But when I was 21, 22 years old, something like that, I had a dream, and it was so vivid. I don't remember my dreams at all, and this one was really vivid. I live in a cul-de-sac, and in this cul-de-sac, I saw like golden arrows fall from the sky, but there was this dark figure across the street, kind of this like Harry Potter like Dementor type of being, and it was really creepy. And it was coming towards me. I didn't have a mouth. Everything was fine. I was perfectly fine. Didn't have a mouth. There was a figure next to me, and that figure was trying to comfort me throughout the whole time that this dark figure was coming towards me. But this person was some sort of father figure, or it could have been God. I don't know. But it was trying to comfort me and just kind of babying me a little bit. And as it got closer, that dark figure across the street got closer. I didn't have any way of repelling it because I had no mouth. And then at somehow, as it got this close, I was able to repel it. And then, and I appreciate the story time, guys. I appreciate the story time. And then I was able to just, I didn't say anything. It was just like this loud trumpet sound that just kind of came out, and it repelled it. And then I saw these golden arrows come from the sky, and I started to pick them up. And then I all of a sudden saw some sort of golden satchel sort of thing, if that makes sense. Or not satchel. What is it? Help me out, guys. You know what I'm talking about. Green arrow type of thing. So anyways, I put them in, and then that dark figure came back. But I had now a huge row of like golden arrows, and the next thing I know, as the dark figure's coming towards me, I get the golden arrow, I shoot it off, and then I wake up. It's crazy. It's so crazy. So all that to say is that Quiver. Thank you so much, Quiver. So what did I say? Satchel? Anyways, so all that to say though is that I said that same dream to a professor of mine, and he said, well, to me, it almost makes perfect sense. Those golden arrows are people around you who are willing to help you, pointing you in the right direction, helping you fight things off. And if you feel overwhelmed, get one of those arrows, reach out to someone, and boom, fire it off. And that was beautiful, because that's been with me this whole time. So I definitely have this love for the idea of what a golden arrow represents. It represents someone, at least in my dream, it represents someone who along the way of my journey in my life, who comes alongside me and walks out life with me. So that is to say, we are here to walk out life with you guys. So enough of that. One quick thing is the merch. So the merch, I don't have, I'm not very good, to be honest. Like, I'm good at designing stuff. Nothing like the future, by the way. I mean, you're the master as far as I'm concerned. You do the kind of designs I've always wanted to do. Seriously, like since I was 18 years old and owned my own business for concert promotions, and trying to do my business cards and flyers and stuff. Like my company was called the Alien Gateway Enterprises at the time. And I have a really cool business card with an alien on it, and very 3D and DNA kind of thing. But you make the kind of stuff I like. So anyways, the merch that I showed everybody yesterday was literally I made in like 15 seconds. So I want to show you guys what that looks like. So that would be like the cup, like a coffee cup. And that's just a thought, an idea. I don't know if it looks great. To be honest, I don't know. You let me know what you think, and Golden Arrow, that should be our secret group name. That might be a Patreon group name, or we can just simply be Team Golden Arrow. That'd be kind of cool too. Because like what I mentioned before, I'm trying to do Patreon stuff, but it's a process, guys. It's been taking me some time to kind of crack that code. Okay, so I don't know if you believe in dream interpretation. I do. Or the arrows are scriptures, and when we store them up and the enemy attacks, we then use them to fight back. I do agree with that. Rhino Dog, I mean that's I do believe in that stuff. I think it's just very biblical, and you know, my professor walked me through that process, and you know, whether it's true or not, I think it offers hope. I think it offers a perspective that you're not alone, and I love that. I love that perspective. I love the perspective because again, it's not only biblical, but it's my relationship with God. So, yes, you deserve that, my friend. Like seriously, you have amazing talent. So, yes. Shut up and take my money. I was not expecting that. Love it. Great Patreon group name. Well, I'm glad you guys agree, or at least the future does. But so that's one concept. Here is another. Do I know this person? No, but I thought it would be kind of cool to show you what it would look like for like girls to have a t-shirt. And I'm a huge fan of baseball, so I like the whole baseball tee type of thing. The future is, yeah, it's true, man. You're legendary. That's what Aaron's saying. So there's that, where it says hashtag the Pax fam somewhere in there. Yeah, so I thought that was, you know, that might be a cool design. I like the colors for sure. It's got this very 80s vibe. Rhino Dog was with us last night when I showed these. Oh, and Rhino Dog, so here's the thing. I don't write stuff down, but this stream, I did write it down when it did happen. So always write down everything you remember from dreams. Not all dreams have a meaning behind them, but many do, especially colors, numbers, and vivid images. I agree. Hey Archer says, sick. Nice. I'm glad you guys think so. I honestly didn't think, I mean, because you guys are all content creators, so I really thought like you guys are going to be like, ugh, poor Pax. I will have all these. So that's one, you know, shirt design that I thought would be cool. And then here is the last one. Again for a girl, but I'm looking, you know, I'm trying to also figure out like colors and stuff like that, like what the right colors are. I'm going with those colors because those colors are kind of my theme colors on the live stream and on my YouTube channel. So I thought maybe that would be cool. And then of course I'm gonna get guy t-shirts, guys. So you know, don't freak out on me. I'm just trying to show you you know, t-shirt concepts and stuff. But I thought it would be cool to show you guys this stuff. We're gonna get started with our second session of the Pomodoro technique. I'm gonna put in the Forest app right now. The Forest app code. So I will put that in. Just give me one more second. And I'm going to put in the code right here. Okay, so there, that should work. And I am also going to get some music playing in the background. And I think I might do some jazz right now. I feel like jazz would be good. There was some jazz that that I was playing a couple of sessions ago. Some stuff that I was just like, and kind of doing weird faces just because like it sounded beautiful. It was just like, it was just too good. Something like this. Yeah. So the future says I will have all of these. Hey Archer says I was just on calls, but I turned around and saw the mug. Oh, cool. Let's see. You're next. I'm getting ready to order some goodies for you. Hey Archer. That's right, because you got your merch coming out pretty soon, which I think we're all like ready for. I know I'm ready for it. It's supposed to have a new drop coming soon. Yep. I did look it up, and you can create yourself and submit it to Funko, and they will create a Funko Pop for you. No way. That's what. Okay, so that's what Rhino Dog was talking about yesterday when he saw these designs. He was saying that I should have a Funko Pop design. Whether it was on a t-shirt or an actual Funko Pop, that'd be cool. With like a coffee cup or something. I don't know. Or like in a book. I don't know. I thought it would be really cool. So it's really cool that... and I see... the future, you're in the Forest app, so I got you there. So you can create yourself and submit... Okay. Rhino Dog, could you send me the link for that? So that I can test it out and just kind of see if I can create one myself. That would be so awesome. I'd love to see if I can sell stuff like that. I will wait for that for sure. You guys have such marketable brands, it's crazy. Shoot, I missed all the conversations. Super busy. Did you choose a launch date? You mean for me? No, I haven't, because I'm still working out the idea, which, by the way, the idea from the future, I really liked, where he was talking about like taking like pre-orders, making sure that all those orders are filled and then you can, sell them, because again, I don't want to be in a place where I have like a box filled with like merch stuff, nobody buys it. I think that would be terrible. I would feel bad, to be honest. Yes, new merch coming soon next week or so. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, custom Funkos, dude, we should look into that. Yes, send me the Funko link. I think you would have to make it somewhat unique. Otherwise, your Funko Pop is just a guy. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like I can make it unique. Because maybe, well, it would be just the guy, I guess. And it almost would be too generic, right? If I had like a coffee cup and books. That's lame. What if I had my sunglasses on, from like Meanwhile Studying with Paximus, the night edition? I don't know. Anywho, okay, guys, we're gonna go ahead and go into 45 minutes of uninterrupted music and study time. Thank you guys for just in the break. I know I went a little long, and but we are here to support each other, here to care for one another. So thank you guys so much for being here. We are gonna be back later today at 4:50 p.m. I really hope that you'll join in on that session. And here we go with 45 minutes. Thanks for being here, guys.
say we love, we say we love. We gave it all, we gave it all. We say we love, we say we love. But we were just interesting until something better came along. Until something better came along. And it all dissolves, see? And the moonbeams that shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. Want me to kiss her, huh? Hey, that's a pretty good idea. What is it you want, Barry? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. I'll give you the moon, Barry. Want me to kiss her, huh? Well, then you could swallow it. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, all right? And I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Barry. Then what? Well, then you could swallow it. And it'll all dissolve, see? And the moonbeams that shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. Am I talking too much? Yes.
I'll give you the moon, Mary.
I'll take it. Then what?
And it all dissolves, see? And the moonbeams that shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. Want me to kiss her, huh? Hey, that's a pretty good idea. What is it you want, Mary? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. I'll give you the moon, Mary. Want me to kiss her, huh? Well, then you could swallow it. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Mary. And I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon, Mary.
Then what?
Well, then you can swallow it. And it all dissolves, see? And the moonbeams that shoot out of your fingers and your toes and the ends of your hair. Am I talking too much? Yes. I'll give you the moon, Mary.
I'll take it. Then what?
I tried so hard to let go, writing poetry and rhymes just to get you off my mind. It's either yes or it's no. I'm not a yo-yo on a string that you flip and twist and swing. I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, second guessing your words, 'cause you choke right when I see that you're all I really need. But if I'm honest, I know this whole thing has been a sign that I'm running out of time. I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight, you don't get everything you like. Cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like. Cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like. Cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, you don't get everything you like, yeah. You don't get everything you like, yeah, 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 yeah. No. I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like. Cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like. Cause I'm not ready.
All right, everybody, we are back.
I'm not ready.
And we just finished our second session here on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. Guys, it's been an awesome morning, getting to connect, getting to support each other. I love it. And we will be back later today at 4:50 p.m. The two songs that you heard, you know, like this one in the background, this one is called Not Ready by R.A. It's rad, but with dots in front of each letter. So it's R.A.D. So I don't know why that took me so long. I don't know why that took me so long to explain that one. And then the one that we just recently played and then twice by accident, it was an accident, but it was a good accident, is by our very own The Scratch Crafter. He put together that song called I'll Give You the Moon, and it has a voicing from Jimmy Stewart's It's a Wonderful Life. So yeah, it's so this particular song that's playing right now is not by The Scratch Crafter. This one that's playing right now is called Not Ready by Rad. And then the other one that we did play that said I'll Give You the Moon, that is by The Scratch Crafter. That is called I'll Give You the Moon, which has Jimmy Stewart's voicings. Right. So anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And yeah, I'll Give You the Moon was super catchy. It is super catchy. That's why I pretty much play it every time we you know, do a study session. Sometimes I play it twice in each study session. Jimmy Stewart, love it. So I was getting two different songs playing for some reason. Anyways, so we will be back later today at 4:50 p.m. I do want to thank you also for the feedback on the merchandise stuff. I'm still not sure how to approach it. So just one step at a time, you know. I'll see if I can come up with some more designs in the meantime, and I'll share it with you guys to see what you guys think. And then we will get the Patreon. Hopefully, I'm hoping by the end of the month of September, I'll get Patreon up and running as our kind of one-stop shop for even donations and memberships, tier memberships, things like that. That's something that I want to offer. One of the memberships that I wanted to offer was essentially one of my services, where instead of paying, like, because I actually I charge $100 an hour for the kind of work that I do, and it depends on what it is. So like if it's coaching, especially at a younger age, I actually charge like $75 to $85. Just depends on the kind of coaching. If I'm working with students and tutoring and stuff like that, it's $85 an hour because of kind of what I bring to the table. And then film editing, same thing, it's $100 and all that stuff. But on this tier membership, only on this tier membership, it would be pretty much, if you paid this tier membership, you would pretty much have me at your disposal. Not like completely, because that would be exhausting, but in the sense of like you can ask me for tips and tricks on how to do some sort of film editing. I can even do film editing projects with you, in which your membership already pays for. So trying to work out the details on that though, because that could get tricky. So yes, baby steps. Rhino Dog, you are correct. Does the Scratch Crafter have a Spotify? He has SoundCloud. So if you go to SoundCloud and then let me bring that up actually. Let me make sure it's the right one. It's called, and I'll put this in the chat. It's called Media Music Box. That is the company name that he's going with. And the song is called I'll Give You the Moon. He has 2 other songs that we do play here on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus. So you can check that out on SoundCloud or his website, which is, I believe, mediummusicbox.com. Yes, it's mediummusicbox.com. So if you like his music, you can go to mediamusicbox.com. I'll Give You the Moon is one of the songs. Whoa, I forgot. When you go on SoundCloud, one of the songs plays automatically, so I apologize for that. I had to just pause it right now. So anyways, that is his information. We play his music on this channel when we do our study sessions. And did I miss anything? And thank you for being awesome and being yourselves. I appreciate all of you guys, and we appreciate you, Aaron. Thank you for being just an awesome person and supporter, a huge supporter of this channel and its content, and of me essentially, and of Linus. Yeah. Media Music Box, SoundCloud, subbed. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so I will oh, and by the way, for those of you who are curious, I looked it up earlier, and the Funko Home website looks to be up and running now. So I'm actually gonna take a look at all that stuff right now. So maybe you guys can kind of help me out with this idea though. Like if I were to get custom Funko Pops, would I have to design it myself and then sell it? And is that appropriate? Like, is that copyright problems? I don't know if that would work, but you guys let me know, because maybe you might know more than I do. If you haven't done so already, I would love for you guys to consider subscribing if you're new to this channel. We just finished our second session of 45 minutes of uninterrupted music and study time, but we will be back later today at 4:50 p.m. Pacific Daytime. Hey, Archer's back. It's awesome to have you, man. I'm so glad that you're able to kind of pop in and out, because I know you're at work and you got stuff to do. So, well, all right, guys. So, yeah. Hey, Archer, look into that Funko thing, and I'll do the same. And so we will be back at 4:50 tonight. Maybe in the meantime, I'll see if I can work on some more design details for like merch. But yeah, and then the Patreon is going to be one of the biggest projects that I have, where I want it to be the one-stop shop for everybody. Whether you're purchasing merch, whether you're purchasing or donating, or if you're trying to be a member for tiers, something like that. Well, anyways, I will talk to you guys later today at 4:50 p.m. But until next time on Meanwhile Studying with Paximus, be kind and rewind. Hadouken!